What are we doing tonight, guys? What's supper?
We're making sushi.
How do we do? How do we do that? Explain, because you guys are.
So you have to cut up the ingredients.
Which ingredients are you using?
Fish. So tuna, salmon, jalapeno, cucumber, fake crab.
And what's your job so? And what's your job so far?
Cutting tuna.
And what's this little pile over here?
All of the scraps that didn't come out, so I'm cutting it, turn it into spicy tuna.
Turn into the spicy tuna. I must say, what are you? Show us how you do this. Looks like you've done a bunch over here already. So now explain.
I'm cutting salmon for inside the rolls and top of the rolls, and I'm also going to make spicy salmon.
Okay, so I'm going to watch how you do that. Interestingly enough, what are you doing?
I'm drying it.
What? Do you know?
Because there's juice in the package.
It's extra squishy and mushy, and it's not so good in your sushi. I see there's an interesting grayish spot, so you're going to explain to me how you do it. Hold on with that jalapeno. I need some videos of you. Go ahead. What are you doing?
I'm cutting off the gray part.
Okay. So you cut in one direction and carefully in the other direction. Okay. Amazing. And that part, you eat it or not?
No.
Okay, so I want to see how you slice this up because these are interesting slices.
Okay, 1 second.
Interesting, you're holding it at an angle. Next, interesting. How did you learn how to do this?
Practice.
Practice? Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. How many pieces have you done here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like you're doing the 5th. Yes? Did you guys wash your hands?
Yeah, I'm wearing gloves.
And you're wearing gloves. Look at that. Okay. That's the slice that you just cut? Yeah. Unbelievable. So that's from one piece of fish, all of those slices. Pretty cool. Okay, guys. Okay.
I am making lemons. It adds a burst of flavor. A lot of people don't use it, but I personally like it, and I really
Where do you put the lemon?
So you put the lemon in your sushi roll. It adds like a pop of flavor. It's really nice. It's almost like a ginger flavor, but it's not so strong like pickled ginger in sushi.
Okay. So I noticed you're taking off all the peels and all the white. Is there a reason?
Yeah, number one, because it's not edible. So we don't want that in our sushi, right? So the way I like to cut it, there may be better ways, but this is how I do it. I go like this.
Maybe you should not be cutting towards yourself now, should you?
I do like that, and then I
light slices.
Basically like this, and then you get your piece of lemon that you can put in your
with no seeds.
Sushi with no seeds.
Good.
Okay, awesome. Whoever thought lemon goes in sushi? Okay, next over here we have someone prepping veggies. Tell us a little bit about what you're prepping.
So I prepped the cucumbers. You take a full cucumber. I took the outer layer with a knife. I went through all the surroundings, took it, and then cut it into strips like what we have over here. With the cores, I did, here's scraps of the cores, but I took the rest of the stuff and I'm going to put it actually on top of my sushi. It's my first time doing like the sheets.
The thin sheet shape. How did you get it? With a knife or a peeler?
I used a peeler.
Use the peeler with the core and you up until the seed level. Okay.
Yeah, up until
and now I see.
And now I'm cutting jalapeno. I did 1 jalapeno into circles.
Okay.
For on top garnishing.
Okay.
The thinner they are, better. And then here I just took out the
de-seeded.
Yeah, de-seeded, and then I'm just cutting it.
Can I get a video of you cutting it? Okay. Guarding your fingers, obviously. Cutting it into thin strips. Did you pick the size, or you're just going with the size of the jalapeno?
You go size of jalapeno because that fits in like this.
Okay, amazing. What are you working on right now?
Spicy salmon.
Explain to us how you make that.
So I took pieces of salmon and I'm just chopping them really small. Then I'm going to put it in this bowl and add sriracha, very little mayo, and some chili powder.
Is there a reason you chose those pieces? Like, how did you decide which pieces were for the spicy?
If they were just not like cut so well, or like we purposely wanted some to make spicy salmon.
Okay, perfect. And then nice amount of sriracha. Go ahead. Next up, we have our mayo. Perfect. And last but not least,
Chili powder.
chili powder. Tap it. Perfect. Now also, you want to explain what's going on?
Just mixing it.
That's it, just mixing it, huh? All right, so now what are we starting with?
So we mushed the tuna, very thin with this. You generally want to use a thicker, like straight one that is really big and hard on. And so now that's all mushed up, we're going to start the sauces. We're going to put sriracha. So put a good amount. So if you like a lot of spice, put a good amount of sriracha. Kind of get a good full layer. Should be good. With the mayo, very little mayo, just to add some creaminess, but really not needed so much. So just drop the mayo, should be good. And then chili powder, also just a thin sprinkle, just across the whole thing. And take the spoon, we're gonna mix it up.
Right now, Lady, what are you working on?
The fake crab.
Okay, what do you do with that?
So take a towel and line it off.
Okay, try each piece.
Yeah. And so you take the little fake crab. You could split it in half or shred it.
Show us how to shred it.
Okay. So shredding it, well, you could. There's two ways to do it. You can like shred it like a strip cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Just the traditional way if you can't use a knife. But if you could use a knife, then you could do it like this. It's better to do it like this because they're already like split in a way.
Beautiful. Perfect. All right. All right, now, go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna cut the avocado now. One very thinly sliced. So we're gonna cover the right angle. So you wanna hold it from the top, from the bottom, and you wanna come from the top in the center and just go all the way around the pit. You wanna make sure you hit the pit, go straight down the center. And just go around and around till you meet on the other side. And then we'll just open it up like this. So now we got a beautiful avocado. Get out the pit.
That is not how you get out the kit. Careful. Wonderful.
Get it into the trash can. No, knock it out here. Haha. There you go.
Okay. And then we're gonna peel off the thing by very thinly cutting around. This one, do thinly so you don't actually cut the avocado, but just the peel. We're gonna slowly work it. And do it a few times to get the right cut. Do it one more time. Alright, and then we're gonna just peel it, just do it in half. Half of half. And then you're just gonna
Half of half.
half of the avocado. And then, so now we have it peeled. Okay, so after you peeled it by going thinly around it and then pulling it off, so you're going to take the half of the avocado, go like this, and just thinly slice the avocado lengthwise. Then, a beautiful avocado, thinly sliced avocado.
Mango, which is always our white rice, our brown rice, and some toppings here, which we have black and white sesame seeds and French onions. Those are delicious. These are extra. These are extra mats. What's up with these mats, Liv? You want to explain what's going on with the mats?
So when you make the sushi, you put the seaweed on the mat, and then the mat you put the seaweed on it, and then you put rice, and basically you work on there, and then later, when you put all your ingredients inside the sushi, you go and you go like this, over, and kind of
Perfect.
roll it up.
So what, do the mats come this way? Do the mats come this way?
No, you have to do it with saran.
Why do you know why you put the saran wrap in?
So that the actual mats don't get dirty.
It keeps the mat clean because the sticky rice getting stuck onto the wooden bamboo is kind of a disaster. Okay.
Okay, so seaweed.
Yeah.
So you take the seaweed. There's two sides of seaweed. There's one side that's more flat, and there's one side that's more rough. You'll feel the one that's more rough, it has like more lines. The side that's flat, that you can't see the lines so well. So you want to take that side, wet your hands a little bit, some water. Take some rice. You want to get a small amount, if not like just like a small little ball. So you get more if you need. And then roll it out like this. You want to try to get as thin as possible. So you just gotta lightly press and move it around. If you want, you don't have to. You can add some sesame seeds for some color. A mix of white and black sesame seeds. Just really get some color. And then push it down a little bit and flip it over. Okay, now then we're gonna make a spicy tuna avocado roll. So we got some spicy tuna. Should be good enough. And just kind of with your fingers, just make like a triangle. And thin it out, because you want everything straight. You don't want to like all over the place. Take like a thin, tall. That we're gonna get some avocado. And just like put it against it like that. As much as you want, or a little bit more. You don't want to overload the roll, or else you can't roll it. So this should be enough for this one. It's a small roll also. You can add a little bit more of, if you want some cucumbers or whatever, but that's for that. And then you're going to take it, put it at the end of your mat, if you have a mat. And you're going to roll it with the thing. You're going to hold the seaweed and come over. And you want to make sure this gets over before it gets to the end. So you want to kind of make sure it's tight and pull it over like this, almost to the end, and then squeeze. So that way you make sure it's all compact, like that. And then you just roll over. And there you have your roll. And then you can just go over it a few times just to make sure, just to roll it out. If you want, you can also, if you want to even out the ends, like this, put a little bit of the end out and just kind of push it in. Same with the other side. And then take the roll from the cutting board. Just gonna wet the knife a little bit so it goes a little smoother. And you're gonna come with it on your hands, both hands on the two sides so it doesn't move around. So you're gonna get it in between your fingers like this. And hold it from both sides like that. And cut through. See? And then we're gonna come on this side. And you wanna hold it from both sides always, so that way, because if you go like this, you're gonna lose your pieces. They're gonna fall apart. So you just go like this. There you have it, and the beef roll right there. If you want, you can add some sauces or whatever, or some toppings. There you go. That's how you make a basic sushi roll.
So in this roll we have salmon,
tuna, avocado, and some jalapeno and cucumber. Now we made a bigger roll, a jumbo roll. So here I am going to cut this roll up, put some first, and platter it, and put some stuff on top. Let's see how this goes.
It's very interesting. It's a different sushi rice, and I don't like it. It's a different brand than we usually use.
Yep.
You see the difference. Chris, you always taste it?
That tastes amazing. Go.
Quality control?
There we go.
Okay, garnishing.
Where's the eel sauce? You have it?
I don't know if there's eel sauce. So I asked someone to make it.
Back and forth.
Yeah, if you back and forth.
Nice.
Little, what are you putting on top? You want to talk? So explain.
This is French onions to give it some nice crunch. And there you have it.